The 22nd Marmaris International Race Week is already in the middle. Everything shows that Turkey's most fun and exciting sailing tradition will live up to its high reputation. Early in the morning, energetic and determined sailors of all ages, men and women, gathered at the Netzel Marina and started the necessary preparations for the only race of the day outside Marmaris Bay. Let's see its course in detail. Starting from the entrance of the bay between the race committee boat and a buoy, the boats have to sail a long reach until the second mark, and then straight to the third mark. After these two long legs, the sailors have to head to the finish line by sailing through the first mark. The race has started at 1100 hours, with the IRC 1 and 2 hoisting their spinnakers. Mad X and Hooligan started better than anybody else. For a while, Orhan Turker had the lead of the fleet, but Buser Hazarhan sailed faster and managed to overtake his rival. After that, he sailed alone on the first position. Meanwhile, the IRC Charters 1 and 2 hoisted their vibrant and colorful spinnakers, ready to sail to the second mark. But the wind wasn't any great help. The breeze suddenly died, so all crews had no choice but to wait for a while till the wind blew again. Seeing these images, it's easy to understand why the sport gets more and more passionate friends, as well as why the Marmaris Race Week has more and more entries each year. Lastly, the IRC Charter 3 and 4 started their race with the breeze coming from behind. As it was getting a bit late, everybody was wondering, will they manage to cross the finish line before dark? Back to the IRC 1 and 2 fleet with Arcus just before the second mark, giving it all to gain some precious meters. The first round of the race was Hooligans. Eclipse, Courier de Coeur, and Matrix were far behind. Lady in Red had a small lead ahead of Stella and Yuzen, but they had to be very alarmed in order to keep their lead. And then the wind weakened, forcing the IRC Charters 1, 2, 3, and 4 to wait for some time, just when they were ready to round the first mark. To say that the situation near the mark was crowded would be an understatement. Despite the wait, the crews kept on enjoying every moment of a wonderful event. That's the spirit of a real sailor. Back to the race, where Hooligan is still on top, with Arcus a few meters behind, trying fiercely to reach first position. It's obvious that both crews are excellent sports people and determined to win the coveted trophy. Early in the afternoon, the first boats reached the finish line, with Mad X having gained a lot of meters and positions, and Eclipse just a few meters behind. Arcus lost precious ground during the last leg. The disappointment is clear on everybody's face. Map-free Fat Lemon had some passionate close-up battles with Matrix. Orhan Gorban managed to sail clever and masterfully during the last two legs and reached his opponent from behind. However, Mustafa Ambarsi did not let his worthy opponent threaten him. And now, let's see the final results after today's race. Tomorrow, the schedule has one inshore race. The forecast talks about windy conditions. Could the unstable weather and the passion for victory change the standings? Stay tuned to find out.